For kids, the best days are often those spent on the playground.
Bitch can't do a flip.
I bet I can't.
It's all McKinley Mayweather wanted for years.
My dad, he's trying the best he can to make up for the past, and I'm trying to give him a chance.
Her dad, Charles Mayweather, has spent more than half of her life locked up, and now he's getting his second chance.
I gotta be this father figure that I've never been before. I didn't know what to do, where to start. And I knew I had to start somewhere. When I got introduced to Persevere, I knew that was a start.
And he's not doing it alone.
I tried it out at first, and I started liking it, and it started helping me out.
So I talked about second chances for those who are already on the inside. But let's talk about first chances for the children, right?
The two-generational approach within Persevere was designed for families like the Mayweathers.
That's what we'll be focusing on today. Learning how to create interactive stories.
McKinley and other kids like her are learning right alongside their parents, both while the parents are inside the prison and when they get out. To qualify for the 2-Gen coding program, the child must be between the ages of 10 and 18. The parent has to be currently or formerly incarcerated, have a GED or the equivalent, and they can't have had major infractions in the last year.
So we work with the families because not only do we want to change the behavior pattern of that individual while incarcerated, but we also want to change that behavior pattern of them while they're on probation and parole, and the behavior of their children, because their children are more likely to become incarcerated than what that parent was.
I know prison means you've done something wrong, and there's a lot of bad stuff in prison.
Kids like McKinley may not want to go to prison, but sometimes it's inevitable unless habits are changed. The National Institute for Justice says children of incarcerated parents are on average 6 times more likely to become incarcerated themselves. But this father-daughter duo is already creating a new foundation to prevent that.
We just never had that bond before. And the bond that we have now, and I love it.
Alan Farmer is the youth coordinator with Persevere. He works directly with the children involved in 2Gen.
Of course, we want to teach them code, we want to teach them life skills, but number one, they gotta know that we care.
This approach is what makes the program different.
Any connection that we can keep between inmates and their family is good.
It kind of means a lot to me. It's rewarding to see that this can be the beginning of a solution, or this can be the beginning of what we call no entry.
And no entry begins and ends with a strong support system, both individually and within communities that are greatly affected.
If they're falling off track, we're still there to support. If they're doing great, we're still there to support.
But when you have whole communities in which a big chunk of people are going to prison, that's going to affect their kids.
Give me my hat!
It's something that's changed Charles and McKinley's lives and relationship.
They're gonna always be there to catch you when you fall. Even when you make mistakes, they're gonna always be there.
It makes me want to keep trying to be a lot better than him, because I can learn from his mistakes.
As a father, Charles is working hard to show he's changing.
I know that I have to do this to prove myself, not just to her, to myself, that I can do this and I can be better than what I was. I can sit back and just watch her play all day. Very proud.
I know he's always going to be there, and I know he's not going to give up.
They aren't taking this second chance for granted.
I'm very proud of you for what you've done. I'm going to continue to be proud of you. You make me proud every day, every minute.
And I'm very grateful that you tried to change your life.
They are using it to change the outcome.
And I love you for that.
I love you too.
Still to come, a place to call home.
You got it, buddy?
Kind of.
We're just gonna set it in here, that's all we're doing. All right, we're good.
The rewards that come from cracking the code to success.